Hi, this is Andre Renee, and we thank you for joining Andre Renee's Creative Cafe. This is a show that focuses on the arts and artists' God-given talent. We strongly believe that you are your passion. And today we have a very talented, extremely educated, beautiful model, actress, poet, and the list goes on and on. Her name is Precious Rule. Tell her fans hello.
Hi, my name is Precious Rule. I'm a model, actress, and the one and only poetic storyteller.
The one and only?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I like to hear that. Where are you from?
I am from the north side of Chicago, Lincoln Park area.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Born and bred?
Born and raised.
There
Yes,
you go.
born and raised.
Okay. Tell us a little something about growing up on the north side.
Well, it was a pretty nice experience. I attended Oscar Mayer Elementary School, and I also went to, that's about it.
Oscar Mayer? Then
Yeah.
you moved?
Then I moved south.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you said Oscar Mayer, they couldn't see me smile. I was thinking like Oscar Mayer had a name or something like that. The hot
Right.
dog, no?
Yep.
Okay.
It did have a name, yep.
Yeah, okay. So, all right, then you moved to where?
I moved to the south side of Chicago, so right now I'm living in the Beverly area.
Okay, that's
Yes.
a wonderful area.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you started the business,
Yes.
because it's so much entangled in your business.
Mhm.
So when you started, what was the first thing you started with?
I started acting and modeling.
Mhm.
I started at Fieldcrest School of Performing Arts,
Okay.
and there I did tons of shows,
Mm-hmm.
and also I started writing poetry in elementary school. I had to write I entered a young authors program where I wrote my first poetry unpublished book.
Okay,
Yes.
unpublished book.
Yes, but it will soon be published.
So do you know a publishing company?
Yeah, Andrew Renee.
Andrew Renee?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know Andrew Renee.
Renee.
I'm letting you fumble on purpose. Andre Renee, I know Andre Renee.
Yes, Andre
All right.
Renee.
Okay, Precious. All right, I see how we do it. You know, we're not looking at my name, but I'm gonna let you slide because you're all good with us. And her assistant is in the corner. She got the biggest smile in the world. So I'm gonna stop trying to look over there because she's throwing us off, right? And so now, if you had to pick, you're a model, you're an actress, you're a poet. If you had to pick, only could do one. Which one would it be?
Poetry.
Poetry, really?
Yes, I love poetry. Yes.
So how many famous, and don't say Maya Angelou, outside of Maya Angelou, how many famous poets do you know? And the second part of the question is, how many famous actresses do you know?
I know a tons of famous poets such as Maya Angelou and
Okay.
myself.
Okay.
And in regards to acting, I know a tons of actors. My favorite actor is, I would say Taraji right now. She's my favorite actor because she's always on the scene.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I'm going to say Denzel Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Because he's always on the scene? Oh, because he's
I
Denzel
love
Washington.
his movies and I love his acting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's not that he's a handsome man, right?
That too.
Oh, okay. All right. Taraji, she is popular. She keeps it real.
Right.
I'm a fan. I never watched one episode of Empire, but I like her as an actress.
I actually was an extra on Empire.
Ah, cool,
Yeah.
cool. How was that?
That was a great experience. I played a teenager at a party a couple of times.
I can see that.
Yeah, that was a nice experience.
Because I was going to card you when you came through the door, because you got to be 21 and older to walk through the door. I was like, are you 21, little girl? Is your parents here? You have that youthful look, and that's beautiful.
Thank you.
We want to do this a few times because we know you have a lot of irons to the fire, and we also will collaborate business-wise. And so we want you to real quickly give a shout out to your Instagrams, your social medias. Tell people how they can find you.
Well, you can find me on Instagram at I am Precious Rule, and my Facebook is Precious Rule as well.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And so guys, go there, like her page, follow her. You're going to see some of her the poetry that she warms the mic with. I don't know how you guys put it, but that's how I love to see it.
Yes.
And that's how I saw her. She contacted me. I reconned her with her page and seeing what she do, seeing one of her events. She's very powerful. We love it. So what was your first acting gig?
Wow. So when I was attending Fieldcrest School of Performing Arts, my first acting gig was with them. And I don't remember the name, but I do remember being a lead character. That was so long ago. And that was such a great experience for me because being able to be someone else was a nice experience, and I knew from then I wanted to be an actress because I like to embody other characters like I do in my poetry.
Right, I get that. The thing about the whole poetry and acting,
Yes.
poetry could get you to open a lot of doors. I get that. It could get you to a lot of places.
Yes.
But when you act, it's like you could be worldwide quickly.
Yes.
I mean, so poetry has to be your passion.
Poetry is my passion. With my poetry, I call myself the poetic storyteller because I tell stories. I tell fictional stories, and I become different characters, and I talk about things that can happen in life or could happen in life. And that's what brings my poetry to life when everyone sees it. I also have an event coming up November the 7th, so people can also see me and check me out there.
And what's the address?
It is at 2768 North Milwaukee Avenue. You can purchase your tickets online only. You can also text my business number at 312-937-5790 for more information.
I saw the advertisement. I think that's going to be really hot.
Yes.
I think you're doing wonderful things. When I seen one of your poems, when you was reciting your poem, you reminded me of Jada Moore.
Oh.
She was one I guessed, and you could go to my Facebook page to check her out.
Okay.
She's very poised in her poetry,
Yeah.
and when you see how smooth and methodic this woman is, and so
Right.
it's like you guys. I don't think you know each other.
Okay.
But again, if you go to my page, you'll find it.
Yeah.
But you guys kind of have the same style.
Okay,
And
I like that.
I like the storytelling. I like when you get up there and you have that strong sister. Look what I can do. It's like I'm
Yeah.
black, I'm raw,
Right.
I'm somebody.
Right.
I love that.
Right.
What was the largest audience that you performed?
Well, I had my first poetry event June 1st, and so a lot of people from my social media pages came out, and it was me and other poets performing, and that was a great show. My second poetry event was August 25th. That was a great turnout as well. On my YouTube channel, Precious Rude, you can also see my promotional videos where I'm talking about my poetry event and also promoting it as well.
Now, so that's this year, your first.
Yes, this year is
performance,
my
right?
first poetry event, but not my first performance. I always perform.
Okay, cool. And what came first, the acting or the modeling?
The modeling came first.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said before, I attended performing arts school, so I also modeled at the performing arts schools and done tons of shows. Right now, I have modeled for Groupon. I modeled for
Groupon?
Yes, so
The Groupon, the $1 billion Groupon.
Yes, so I'm on like a lot of ads at for their company. I also did like hair model shoots. So I'm doing a lot of things at this moment.
That's
Yes.
awesome. So you're famous, right?
I believe I'm on a radio station right now, so
I know, right?
I'm very important at this moment.
And you on a very popular radio show.
Right.
I hear this guy's really cool and groovy.
Yeah, I think you are.
And we're happy to have you.
Thank
if,
you.
We're going to go to these commercial breaks. And these commercial breaks are brought to you by the Insurance Exchange, located in South Harlem, Illinois. Please ask for Brandy. And you're back with Andre Renee's Creative Cafe. And that's Andre, not Andrew.
Yes, and Precious Rude.
Yeah. And Precious Rude, look, we love her already.
Yes.
As I stated before, we are going to join forces. I have my next branded event will be in February. It's going to be in the Highland area. You guys will have more detail. And Precious Rule and I, we're going to have a plethora of wonderful, wonderful poets.
Yes.
And when we get more details, because she pulled me to the side, I was like, let's talk the numbers first. And so let's do that. So she is a businesswoman.
Yes,
And I brought
I am.
that up to talk about the business part, to be a model, to be an actress, to be a poet. Do you have an agent?
Right now, I am non-exclusively signed to an agency.
Okay, all right.
But I am looking for an agent. I would love to be signed to Gil Hayes Agency. I'll check them out, and I would like to work with them. Yeah.
And what's the draw?
I just seen that the talent that they represent is great people, and I also see that the people they work with is some people I would like to work with, like Target. So that's my dream, that's my goal, and hopefully they hear me right now.
I know, right?
You know,
Oh, they're listening. They love Andre Renee's Creative Cafe.
and pick me up.
Yes, indeed. So if you have, if not them, then what other route would you go? Would you learn the agency part yourself?
I will. I will also, if I don't get with them, I will be an independent entertainer and invest in what I do and make my own work for myself like I'm doing now. Yeah.
as I went over your pages to follow up to see what type of guest you would be, I noticed there was a lot of business in there. In college, what was your degree?
Well, I have
Your major.
associates in social work, but I also studied theater. And I did a lot of theater work while I was in college, but that was, along with my social work degree.
I understand.
Yeah.
Do you want to pursue work in social work?
That's my plan B. That's my backup.
Okay.
My entertainment is my number one, and that's what I'm going to focus on.
Right. So where's this business coming from? Because you exude it.
Yeah.
I mean, you're in business dress right now, ladies and
Yes,
gentlemen.
well, I'm a businesswoman, so I always have like the backup plan, but my focus is going to be modeling, acting, and doing poetry, and I want to focus on doing like one-woman plays and focus on doing more events, and I'm going to focus on trying to write my book, and that's what my main focus is.
And just to be clear, when you write your book, you're going through who again?
I'm going through Renee. Andrew Renee.
My engineer is back there, Marcus, quit laughing. And yes, and I'm going to be Andrew for the sake of this show, but I was named Andre.
Andre Renee. Renee.
It's all right, it's all right. So when you have that high bill, when we invoice you that bill, oh yeah, yes. Every time you call Andrew. So is this a book of poetry?
Yes, I'm going to write a book of poetry, and I'm also going to work on my poetry CD, and I'm also going to work on a fictional book. I always had it in my heart to do a fictional story, so I have one in mind, and I'm going to do it.
Okay.
And I also write short plays. So I have this short play called Listen to Me that I have wrote years ago, and I'm also going to plan on filming that and other things.
We're starting a literary and arts foundation in January.
Oh,
and
cool.
So my foundation is to emphasize the arts. So playwriting,
Right.
acting, modeling.
Okay.
See how you have a job already?
Yeah.
And so we want the children to come in and learn and develop what their craft. We all have a talent.
Right.
Sometimes we just need to figure out what it is.
Okay.
No one is born lost.
Right.
We're born with something that we could attribute to this world. Would
I
you
like
agree?
that. Yes, I agree.
And so when they come, we try to evaluate them, and we're going to have your professionals to look at them. I think they're poet.
Right.
We're going to have once a quarter, once every 3 months, we will have a poetry jam just for the kids.
I like that.
Now this is only for the kids. So if you're 19, 20, he's like, yeah, I want to come to your
Right.
No, this is for 5, 7, 8, 9-year-olds
I like
to see
that.
where they are. If they're taking the arts out the school, and we don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
So we want to give them another avenue where they
Right.
can come, and then we go. The first half of the visit will be back to school. Homework. We're going to help them with tutoring. That's the
Right.
word I'm looking for.
Okay.
Tutoring. So we're going to do a slight tutoring.
Yeah.
Then we're going to jump into this because we
Okay.
want to make sure that we don't take up all of their homework time.
Okay.
So they'll finish their homework, and then professionals like yourselves
Right.
and myself will see what we can do with them.
I like that.
And
I like that idea.
I would love to see a play written by children, performed by children.
Yeah.
And that's my goal.
Right.
And so I need to hurry up and finish the paperwork.
Yeah.
Because I think I just gave somebody my idea. And because Mark's like, yeah, man, you just messed up. Yeah, well, we could convince them.
Right.
Yeah, we could send Bubba over there.
Right.
Pray for them.
Yeah, I
In
will.
Jesus' name.
Definitely will.
And so, let's see what else I had for you. One more time, because we want the people to know who you are.
Yes.
Promote your websites.
Well, I am Precious Rue. I have an event November the 7th at 2768 North Milwaukee Avenue, Chicago, Illinois. You can purchase tickets online only. My Instagram is I am Precious Rue. My Facebook is Precious Rue. You can also text my business number at 312-937-5790 for more information.
Okay, and the publishing company you're going to use for your book is who again?
You know your name.
Amen to that. So we're not going to ride her hard. We're not going to poke fun at her. Actually, we are. And so we're going to let that go. What would you want the world to know about you?
I want them to know that I'm a model, I'm an actress, I'm a poet, I'm an event planner. I have an event coming up November the 7th. I have more events coming up next year. If you are a poet, please contact me because I'm always looking for poets. And I just have so many things in the work. I'm working on my book, I'm working on my poetry CD, and I'm working on my future business. So just stay in tune with me and let's see me grow.
There you go. Can you give us some of the titles of the poems that you have?
Yes, so the title of my poem is called Black Man.
Okay, that's one.
I have one that's called Speak.
Okay.
I have one that's called Wholesome Woman. I have one that's called Baby Mama.
Oh.
I have so many poems. I have one that's called Let Go.
Okay, I like that.
So if y'all want to hear this,
is it Christian or
it
Let
has
It Go?
God. It has God in it, but it focuses on life situations.
Okay.
But it has God in it because God is the way.
So it's like let go of maybe a past relationship.
Let go of drama.
Drama, okay.
Let go of the past.
You ready to say his name?
Oh, it's not about me.
Oh, okay.
I told you I write fictional stories.
Oh, okay. All right. We was just seeing if you just had that Taylor Swift thing going on. All of her number. I can't even say her name on the station. So that lady that talks about her ex-boyfriends.
Right.
So I just thought maybe that was you. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's not me.
All right. Now you're fictional writing. What type of genres would they be?
Well, it's always about love. It's about letting go of something that people hold on to. It's about being wanted. Like my piece, Wholesome Woman, is talk about the worth of a woman. Okay. I feel like women should always know their worth, and that's what I'm here to speak about.
You said, and I'm going to mutilate this because it's not my poem, so it's yours. So please forgive me, but you don't know my name, so it's even. And so here's the thing: your poem had Black Man.
Black Man, do you love me? It's called Black Man. Yes.
Right. My skin tone. Do you like the way I talk? Do you like the way I carry myself? Do you like it? And she's a dark skinned, lovely model. She's a model, so obviously she's lovely. But she's dark skinned, and when I saw the poem, I was like, that's hot.
Can I give them a sneak peek? Can I say a little snippet?
Yeah, we just did.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
And so,
sorry. Okay.
Right. And so with that, I loved your points.
Right.
Because they have this, and I hate it too. I even had a "What would Jesus do" about the skin complexion thing. You're acting light skin, and so on and so forth. And here you have this woman who says, "Look, I'm black, I'm lovely," and I mean the message that you was given. Where did that piece come from? Because no one is telling you you're not pretty.
Oh, no, not at all.
And then her cousin is here too. They look like twins. So it runs in the family.
Yeah, so I wrote that piece because I just feel like as a woman, women always have that question to a man of do they love them, you know? And I just want to write a piece for the women if they have questions for their man. So the question was, do you love me? Could you love me? Can you love me?
Right, for who I am, right?
For who I am.
Right. So, and it would have really hit home if you had the natural. Like it's called a natural, right?
Right, the natural. Actually, my hair is natural. This is all my hair.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yep, no weave, no bundles, no nothing.
I understand. But that price tag is for the price tag that's on the hair that came from the suit.
No, this is all natural. This is all me. This is all me.
Yeah, it's
all natural.
And it's wonderful.
Thank you.
And so the poem blew me out the water. And I heard it today as I was preparing. And I was like, I think she's a soulful person. What was her name? She has a different name. She was one of my poets, and it's like an Afrocentric. And she's like that.
Right.
And she's just a wonderful. I love people that's in tune with our culture.
Yes. I'm always in tune. Black is beautiful.
And when y'all say black is beautiful, y'all cannot leave the light skinned brothers out. You feel me, Marcus?
No, we included y'all in the black is beautiful because y'all just black, just got like a little shade to it.
Look up.
You have a little erase on a little pencil type of thing.
And on that note, these commercial breaks are brought to you by Andre Renee Wright's Publishing Company. If you want to write a book, give us a call. And welcome back to Andre Renee's Creative Cafe. And we are here with Precious Ruth, the model, the actress, the businesswoman,
the poet,
yes, the Goodman Theater performer,
yes.
Where's that located?
That is on the north side of Chicago.
Chi-town in the house?
Yes. So I attended Galley 37 back in high school.
Okay.
And I entered a acting competition.
Okay.
And out of 230 students, I was the top 20 student to perform at the Goodman Theater. So that was during the August Wilson competition. And so that was a great experience. I got the opportunity to do that twice, and I was at the top 20 again for the second time. And also at Gallery 37, I was able to write the play I told you about, Listen to Me.
You created that?
I created that at the Gallery 37 because the students had to write a play, and the best play would get chosen to be performed by local Chicago actors. And so out of, the students of my classroom, I was one of the students that was selected. So yeah, I have so many things that I work on that people love.
I can see that.
Yes.
I can dig that. Now,
Yes.
if I wanted to write a play, and everybody that knows me know that I have this infatuation. See, I told you that I was never married, but I was married.
Oh.
I was married to Little Debbie.
Okay.
You know who Little Debbie is?
I
right?
do not.
The chocolate lady, the Swiss rolls.
Oh, her.
Yeah, I know, right? I had this infatuation over chocolate, right? And so it's like I'm addicted to. I'm a chocoholic.
Right.
And they don't have a chocoholic like in a meeting or whatever.
Right.
And so I just go to the donut shop and they see me coming. They wave when I drive by. They say, "Hey, Andre," and I'm driving by, right?
Right.
So if I wanted to write a play about chocolate and my love of chocolate, what would be the beginning? What would be the foundation?
I feel like you should write about why you love chocolate.
Okay.
And what's the attention? What draws you to chocolate? So that's the main thing you should work on.
Right.
Yeah.
So what would be my structure?
The characters.
Right.
And then the
It's gonna be
storyline.
chocolate. I'm the character.
Well, the storyline of why you love this chocolate so much.
Right.
And that's what it is. See, Listen to Me was about a teenage girl wanting her mother attention, wanting her mother to listen to her about high school things. And that's why, I was chosen to, be the best one out of all the other students because that was what was going on around that time. Was someone wants someone to listen to them. So, yeah.
That's wonderful. One more time, Instagram.
I
Facebook.
am Precious Rule. My
MySpace.
Instagram is I am Precious Rule. My Facebook is Precious Rule. My business number is 312-937-5790. And I have an event November the 7th at 2768 North Milwaukee Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, downtown Chicago.
You know, Indiana, we call it Illinois. That's how you know we from Indiana.
Yeah.
Now, you must be from Indiana because you say Illinois. We're going to do, so guys, go to her event.
Yes.
Fill it up, get your tickets. We need you to purchase those tickets because when she write a book, we're going to really charge her because she don't remember my name. And so there you go. We're going to get serious just for 1 second.
Okay.
I have a segment that's called What Would Jesus Do?
Okay.
And so we're not like a political show, but what would Jesus do about the situations at the border?
Okay.
You got these people that's coming through Mexico that's trying to come in, 4,000 people.
Right.
So what would Jesus stand speak? Now, Trump, which I kind of agree, we need to protect them because we don't know what's coming in. If you want to come, you need to come correctly. So I agree with that.
Right.
What would you think Jesus would do?
Jesus gonna do whatever he gonna do. Because we don't know what Jesus is gonna do. But I know Jesus is so powerful. He can do whatever that's on his mind. He's just a mystery man.
So in other words, we don't know right now.
We don't know.
I believe, because the Bible tells us to obey the law of the land.
Yes.
So I believe that Jesus would want them to come through the door correctly.
I believe so too.
I do. So I'm not that. I'm former military, so I believe in the office of the president.
Right.
So no, it doesn't matter who's there; they're there.
Right.
At the end, so I believe that he would do what he said.
Right.
Let's show this up.
Right.
Let's get you in correctly. Let's vet you. Make sure that you don't come through the door and bring havoc.
Right.
That's real talk. So we thank you. We love you for coming out.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
And so while we on air, you will partner with our poetry thing, right?
We can talk about that.
Oh, I was trying to get a verbal contract. So she's smart, ladies and gentlemen. I couldn't rope her in. Guys, thank you for tuning in to Andre Renee's Creative Cafe. We appreciate you. We love you each and every Sunday at 6:30. Tune in. Take care.
Yay.